Today we are painting a character whose management style leaves something to be desired. Because he uses the Force to choke his subordinates. Here we go. Hello and welcome to another episode of Blastercaded Painting. Today is the last video in our Blizzard Force series that we've been doing for May, because May is like Star Wars month, so we did Star Wars stuff. So yeah, we're gonna do Darth Vader and the Imperial probe droids because they're easy to slip in there, and there's a lot of black on them, so yeah. And we'll be doing a super simple, easy paint scheme that anybody should be able to do, but still looks relatively good. So let's get into it now. So we gave Vader a spray of gray and then white from above. And we also did our probe droids just black. Yeah, you could have done Vader black, but I want to shade Vader, so that wouldn't work. So first thing we're going to do is take some Storm Fiend, and this is going over Vader everywhere. So yeah, and make sure, once you get it on there, you can go through, make sure it's not pulled too much into, certain areas, like wick off your brush, pull some out, move it around, so that we're going to kind of get a smooth finish. Then we're going to take some soft black and some speed paint medium, and this is going over Vader everywhere. So we have to wait for that Storm Fiend to dry completely, make sure it dries completely, and we're just going to saturate Vader in this. And the same thing applies. We're going to use our brush to wick off some paint, move it around, so that it doesn't pool too much. Then we're going to take some dark tone, and we're going to do 2 coats of this over Vader. So this is, again, everywhere. Same thing. Move it around, wick it off when you need to. Don't let it pool too much in certain areas. But we're going to do 2 coats of this. So make sure you let everything dry in between. Then we're going to take some heavy metal next. And we're going to dry brush this on our probe droids. So pretty simple, easy way to paint these probe droids and get them looking good on the table. They're not going to hold up to like close-up scrutiny, but they'll look fine. Then we'll take some plate mail metal and we'll do a lighter dry brush on our probe droids. Again, just simple and easy ways to paint these guys up. Speed painting, get them on the table looking good. We'll go in on the lenses and hit it with that plate mail metal. And then we'll go back to Vader and we'll hit all of his silver details with that plate mail metal. Just take your time because the rest of him is pretty much done. The blue-black is on him. That color's all done. So we're just going to take our reference photos. I looked online. Definitely look up where all of his silver bits are. And we're going to dot in his eyes with some silver as well. Now when it comes to Vader, he is obviously all black, which reads fine on film, but in some of the films, Empire Strikes Back, there's a lot of blue in that movie, and I like to add that blue tone sort of into him, so he just doesn't look black. So that Storm Fiend base is basically what we've used to add a little bit of color. And I do have one Patreon member that has called me out on always adding blue to Vader, so this video is definitely dedicated to you. Next, we're going to take some angelic red here, and we're going to use this to put a couple points of interest on the probe droids. I did look at some reference photos, and they did have a little bit of red here and there, so just toss it on there, basically. Try and get some photos to see if you can find out where it is exactly. I don't think I did. And then we're also going to use this on any of Vader's red bits on his chest. And we'll take some rainforest next, and this is going to go on Vader's belt parts that have little green lights. So again, look at some reference photos online and find out where those lights are. Vader is a very simply colored character, but a great design. Then we're going to grab our dark tone again. And this is just going to go over those lenses that we painted for the probe droid. Very simple, sort of metallic sort of wash there. Then we grab some legendary red and some matte white. We put our legendary red up our lightsaber blade, then our matte white near the handle, and then we are going to wet blend those two colors together. And we'll take a little bit of murder scene at the very end here, and we will just put that in over his lenses, and then these guys are done. So what do you guys think? A super easy way to speed paint up Vader, and especially the probe droids. The probe droids are very, very, very simple. I mean, you could do a lot more to them if you wanted. You could do a lot more weathering or anything like that, but I just want to speed paint them and get them done and on the table for when we eventually play a game of Star Wars Legion. And this is the force that I will obviously use, the Blizzard Force. So, very simple. Anybody can do this. I mean, your main concern is not letting the paint pool too much when you're using all those speed paints and washes for Vader. But in the end, even for very simple ways to paint, he looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with how he turned out. You could definitely sit there and layer and blend and dry brush and do all those other things to get him looking great on the table, but you could just do this and he's done and ready. And yeah, he's not winning any awards, but does that really matter? I mean, with the amount of painters there are on the planet, how many of them are really chasing awards compared to how many of them just want to paint their miniatures and play? I think we really need to look at that as a group, and a painting group, is that all these videos and YouTube creators that are making amazing content and doing amazing painting, and it's great to watch, but generally, is that what the huge amount of people are looking for, or are they just looking to get their stuff painted and on the table? I mean, I like painting to a high level sometimes, but most of the time I just want to get it done and on there, but it still look good. So we have to reach that balance. And now I've been rambling for quite a while, so let's thank the Patreons. And as always, we want to thank our Patreon members: Charming Grenade, Richie Fender, Blaster Boy Mike, Stuart Drake, and Bowties and Bugbears. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. You guys are the best. And as always, thanks to all of you for watching today. Please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube stuff. And you guys have a great rest of your day. Go paint. So first thing I did is give a give Spader. Now, I'm sorry. Who am I apologizing to for coughing?